Jamie Taylor, an adolescent medicine specialist at Beaumont Children's, joins us live in studio. Dr. Taylor, thank you for being here.
Yes, of course.
Surgery for children. But if we go back and really look at the information, behavioral changes have been proven to be effective.
They are effective. They're effective and they're much safer because they focus on
behavioral therapies. What does that mean? What does that look like in real life?
Yeah, it looks like
If you are a family and you have a child who seems to be struggling with their weight, the first question is that necessarily a medical problem?
Yes, and I think that that's a really complex question to answer.
What do you do though if you see a child is struggling, and we know that pandemic was rough for kids and their weight, just from lack of movement, isolation, all those things.
Well, yeah,
not being able to play sports and do those things that keep their bodies moving.
Yeah, and their mental health was impacted.
Screen time
right?
too.
All
yeah.
of it. Screen time, sleep was disrupted, interactions with family, and so they can tell if there is something different in how they're growing. We also have to remember that young people grow, and that can sometimes look very different than what we're used to seeing in those particular kids. And so being comfortable with body change throughout puberty and sitting with it and watching it, and if the behaviors are consistent, your eating hasn't changed and your physical activity continues, and you're doing things that are balanced, whether it's sleep or...
All right, good advice. Dr. Taylor and I are actually going to jump online. We're going to go to YouTube. This is a new thing. We're very excited about this. We're going to be live on YouTube to continue the conversation with you guys at home, or jump on your computer if you want to throw a question up there. And we'll also be having another live conversation on Fox 2 on the 9. So you can tweet us using hashtag the 9 with your questions. Lots to talk about here. Doctor, thank you.
Thank you.
Alan.
Yeah.
You know what? And I had to sit down, I have to suck it in and sit up.
And then I said something that was interesting to me, because I sometimes, when I want to get comfortable, I sit on my hands. And then my man said he does it too.
And I lay down like that in my bed.
Yeah,
like I'm like
just
watching TV propped up like this with my hands in the
Then I say, Deena, it's so comfortable.